What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Back at you with another one. So today, I want to talk about what Dame Lillard said when he was like, he wouldn't have did what KD did when KD went to Golden State. You know what I'm saying? So I feel him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different. You feel me? Like I don't have nothing against you. Know what I'm saying, trying to ride it out with your team. You feel me? That's the noble thing to do, especially if your team doing what they supposed to do to try to get you help. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like he tried that. His team never really did. You know what I'm saying? Like he never really was like a player you can legit say like didn't win and his team had the talent to win. You feel me? They was always kind of where they was supposed to be, or even somewhat maybe even overachieving. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind that, but like everybody career path is different. So everybody is motivated by different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't losing because you was losing to super teams. I mean, to a super team, I would say, right? So you wouldn't you didn't know what that felt like. You know what I'm saying? KD's situation was different. You know what I'm saying? You look at KD and OKC, who he lose to? The big three Miami. You see what I'm saying? That's what he lost to in OKC. You take the big three Miami out of the equation, which was a super team, versus a regularly constructed team, which was OKC. KD probably get his first ring in OKC. This a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because if KD get his first ring in OKC, LeBron ain't even got a ring yet. What we talking about? All this whole everything different. This GOAT conference, all this stuff different. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at it from KD's perspective, it's like, wait a minute, hold on. So I got beat by this. So I'm gonna go get this too then. You feel me? Like, all right, that's what we doing. Okay, cool. That's what we doing? Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what we doing, cool. Because we know it would have been different if it would have been two regularly constructed teams versus two regularly constructed teams in the finals. You feel me? Like, people like to pick and choose when having a super team is a bad thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody was cool when LeBron was the only one with one. You feel me? All Golden State was for KD was even in the odds. That's all it was. You put a super team together to beat me? Okay, cool. I'm going to put a super team together to beat you. To combat your super team. See what I'm saying? So it's like, in reality, super team versus super team is fair, right? Just like all-star team versus all-star team is fair. But we've created this narrative that if anybody got a super team other than LeBron, it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the narrative they was making when it was the Cleveland Big Three versus the Golden State Big Three. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was trying to make it like, nah, that's not fair. But y'all got three big ones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got three big dogs. We got three big dogs. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, what made the Golden State Warriors so good and so dominant wasn't just the fact that they had their big three. It was the style in which they played the game. That's what really set them apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the talent, but it's how you play the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to really come down to. Is everybody going to be selfless and do what's best for the team? The biggest difference was the Golden State Big Three played that way. LeBron's big three played everybody sit around and wait for the ball, or he be ball dominant. You know what I'm saying? And then if that don't work, Kyrie just save us. You know what I'm saying? That was what the Cleveland big three was. It was stand around with him, LeBron to pass you the ball. Kyrie, go do what you do. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Golden State, on the other hand, played the same ball movements. You know what I'm saying? Everybody touched the ball. Boom, 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 boom. So they maximized their big three. That's the difference. They maximized it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have like an odd man out like Kevin Love that didn't get to play how he liked to play to maximize his talent. So you can use that as well. LeBron didn't have enough help. But having it and not using it correctly don't mean you didn't have it. So that's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? It's not an excuse. It's like if you get in a gunfight and your gun empty, you still had your gun. Right? You can't use that as an excuse to why you lost the gunfight. Like, you still had your gun, bro. You just didn't know how to use it. It's not my fault you had the safety on. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my outlook on the whole. Like, I wouldn't have did this, I wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just with KD, he didn't get the flowers he thought he was going to get for doing it. Because if you look at it, like, he literally mirrored everything LeBron did and got the total opposite criticism. You know what I'm saying? LeBron get flowers, KD get criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron go to the finals, lose to a prime Spurs. Okay, cool. KD go to the finals. It's because, hold on. LeBron go to the finals, lose to the prime Spurs, it's because LeBron young. Right? KD go to the finals, lose to a prime LeBron, it's just because it's LeBron. It don't have nothing to do with because KD young, Westbrook young, Harden was young. It don't have nothing to do with it. It was just because, you know, LeBron's just so great. Right? LeBron do that, then he leave, go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? They win. Oh, it's because he's just so great. Right? Well, KD do that, leave, go to Golden State. Oh, it's just because he got a super team. You see the inconsistency? But what's more impressive is KD had a super team and went against a super team. LeBron had a super team and went against regularly constructed teams. In the finals, who was he playing? Old man Timmy. And then to get to old man Timmy, he had to go against up and coming Paul George. Like, they discovered him in the series. Like, all right, come on, young fella, go on track. What you got? You know what I'm saying? That's how they found Paul George. Danny Granger wasn't who Danny Granger used to be. It was like Toronto, right? But they had Vince Carter, but Vince Carter was hurt. So then they had T-Mac, and they just threw T-Mac out there. What you got, young fella? That's who LeBron had to go up against in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we talk about who players went up against, people conveniently leave out, like, player development, right? Paul George, year 3 in Indiana, ain't nothing near as good as Paul George 5 years later, or the Paul George he grew to be in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same, right? Westbrook wasn't the same player. Harden wasn't the same player. So when you talk about who somebody had and who somebody went up against and all this and who somebody beat, you always got to consider the time of their career. Everybody didn't come in the league year 1, year 2 and just be there, be who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody didn't do that. So that's something else you got to take in consideration when you're talking about help and all of that. You know, all that. So, you know. But, man, that's pretty much it with this one, man. It's just like everybody's situation different, man. It's like if you get into a fight and they bring a bat, you can't criticize me for going to get my bat. You know what I'm saying? That's all KD did was even odds. You know what I'm saying? People didn't like it because it showed the truth. It showed like, oh, wait a minute. Is this greatness or is it just, oh, you was just the only one with the super team? I mean, that's what it really showed. KD showed like while everybody was trying to anoint LeBron is so great for winning these rings, it really made you sit back and think like, you just was winning because the third best player on your team was the best player on every team you was playing against. That's why y'all was dominating. Like just relax, okay? Just calm down. So, you know, KD just put a fork in the narrative, and you know the NBA love narratives, and it just kind of it messed the narrative up. That's all. You know, it's all about the media and how the media, what the media wants you to look like. You know what I'm saying? They could. KD made almost the exact same moves as LeBron did, and look at how he's judged in the media versus how LeBron's judged in the media. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? So that was KD's career lesson in, if the media message you, they message you. If they don't, they don't. It don't matter what you do and how you win. Just if you beating the guy that if they wanna give flowers to, they not gonna give you flowers for beating them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna criticize the way you did it. That's just how it goes. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.